Today we're going to talk about 3 tax tips for your therapy practice. My name is Tony Cameron with TLDR Accounting, and we provide tax and accounting services to therapists in private practice. So our first tax tip is making sure that you keep track of your income and expenses. So when you're just getting started, I hear all sorts of responses when I ask, how have you been keeping track of your income and expenses? Everything from I'm keeping all my receipts to I signed up with QuickBooks, I have an Excel sheet, and all across the board, including some who are like, well, I'm just using a business checking account. I highly, highly recommend that you do keep track of this information and you don't just wait to year end. If you're just starting out, an Excel sheet is great. We have a practice finances download that you can grab. I would highly encourage you to take a look at that. If you want to look at something a little bit more automated, QuickBooks Online is also a great software that you can use. The big thing is making sure that your income and expenses are running through your business bank account and you're keeping track of them. The second tax tip is making sure that you are setting money aside for your federal estimated taxes. So when you're working a W-2 job, you get your paycheck each week. Taxes has been automatically withheld and paid into the IRS for you. When you start your own practice, we have a pay-as-you-go tax system, so you are the person that needs to make those payments. They are due quarterly. Our general recommendation is 20 to 25% of your income, stock it away into a savings account each month, and then making that estimated tax payment on the due dates for it. In our last recommendation or tax tip is it's the pandemic. A lot of people are working from home. So make sure you set up a dedicated workspace at home so you can take the home office deduction. If you're just sitting at your dining room table or on your couch, you can't take it. But if you set up an office in the corner of your living room, that can be deductible as long as it's a dedicated space for your therapy practice. So those are just 3 quick tax tips to help you with your therapy practice. And we have one bonus tip, and that is try and talk to a tax professional early in the process. So maybe not before you start your practice, but definitely within the first 6 months or the first time you need to file taxes for your practice. A lot of times it can be quite a jump to all of a sudden be like, oh, I'm running my own business. How do I file my taxes? What do I do here? Am I keeping track of things correctly? It's better to just have the conversation and then making sure that all your questions are answered, right? It's easier to fix things and learn how to do things up front than it is 2 or 3 years down the line where I'm like, oh, you actually should have done this, this, and this, and we got to fix this, this, and this, right? So the bonus tip is talk to a tax professional earlier. Hopefully you found this helpful. If so, subscribe below.